To teach a machine to translate, you normally show it the English and the French side by side. Xiaomi's translation team finished this translator, MyLMMT46, on sentences that had no translation attached. 2 other AI models did the grading instead. MyLMMT46 takes a sentence and a target language and writes the translation in 46 languages. Xiaomi released 3 sizes. The biggest one, 12 billion parameters, the adjustable numbers a model is made of. Those 46 languages came out of Xiaomi's earlier work. What this paper adds is the last stretch of training. Sentence pairs written by a person run out fast, past the biggest languages. So Xiaomi deleted the translations out of its own training data. Each example kept its source sentence and the target language, and lost the answer. A translation has no single right answer. 10 good translators produce 10 different sentences, and all 10 can be right. The grade comes from 2 other AI models called XCOMET and COMETKiwi. Each one reads the original sentence and a candidate translation, and scores how good the translation is. Xiaomi never shows either model a correct answer, because there isn't one. Xiaomi averages the 2 numbers, and that average is the whole reward. A language detector checks the output first. If the translation is in the wrong language, the score is 0. That gate blocks a known shortcut where a model wins points for beautiful text in the wrong language. For one source sentence, the model writes 8 different translations. All 8 get scored, and the model shifts toward the ones that beat the average of the 8. Those other 7 attempts are the only yardstick. Xiaomi started with 263,000 source sentences across 192 translation directions. If all 8 are excellent, or all 8 are hopeless, there is nothing to push toward. So Xiaomi dropped those sentences. That left 31,500 sentences, about 1 in 8. On that same grade from the 2 graders, the 12 billion version scores 87.88 across 46 languages. Gemini 3 Pro comes closest, nearly 3 points behind, then GPT-5 and Google Translate. Xiaomi ran all 4 of those systems itself, so every number here is its own measurement. That winning score comes from XCOMET and COMETKiwi, the same 2 models the training reward was made of. The paper names no separate models for the scoring. The paper reports one number that comes from neither grader, a plain overlap count against a translation a person actually wrote. On that overlap count, Google Translate is ahead, 39.29, against MyLMMT's 35.14. On Xiaomi's own before and after for the 12 billion model, every grader score went up, and the overlap with a person's translation went down. Xiaomi's fix for that lost overlap is simple. A model is a big pile of numbers. The team averaged the pile from before this training with the pile from after, half from each, and ran no extra training. Set against the model straight out of that training, the average gives back 4.21 points of overlap with a person's translation. That average costs half a point of grader score, this time with the graders shown a correct translation. So the training used 2 AI graders where an answer key would normally go. Anyone can download all 3 sizes under Google's Gemma terms, which carry use restrictions. Xiaomi scored every system with automatic metrics and ran no human evaluation at all. Xiaomi's own stated next step is reward models that line up better with human judgment.